You're the one, the only Thevaultassassin here, and welcome to the 14th subscriber special. I'm gonna change that little message at the bottom. That's not supposed to be the same one, but when we get that done, display message to spectators. Welcome to my Alright, that's better. Welcome, really, to the 14th subscriber special. Sorry, I had to change the message at the bottom. So, for my 14th subscriber special, this is for the person that stuck around for a while since the beginning of this channel. Was not that long ago. But I want to thank them for not one, not two, but I think 4 months of subscribing to this channel, and he loves Fortnite like crazy. So this is a little bit of a dedication to him, just to show him that I do pay attention. Now, I don't think I'm gonna be playing Playground. I want to play. What do we gotta do? We have to place top 12 in squads. That's not hard. Squads. And let's do soaring 50s to start it off with. Yeah, let's do that. Oh wait. No Phil, because I don't need other people talking. But I also want... Okay, if the audio gets bad, I won't do it next round. But if it's good audio, I'll keep it on Phil. But if it's bad audio, like it becomes to the point where it's like unbearable, I'll change it back. Nope, I'm not trending. We're not becoming a trendy YouTuber. We're not being the guy that goes around going, oh yeah, gotta do the dab on that. No. I hate modern trend. Modern trend is like stupid. It's like the stupidest thing I've ever seen. And to put a really good idea into your heads, I want you all to think about this. Nothing's really changed since the 90s. I want you to think about that. And when you ask yourself, what do you mean nothing's changed? Look around. I want you to look around. I mean, they get better, but it hasn't changed. We still got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle gummies. We still got Transformers toys that almost look exactly the same as their 90s counterparts, but they're just like better painted. I want you all to think about that. And it kind of goes to like a little bit of everybody. It doesn't just go to you. There were other people that said that I should do this for this special, because it was like one of those things that is highly suggested, and it's not just one person. It's not just one person. It's multiple. In fact, it was like, I think it was 7 people that suggested it. If I say that, then it kind of takes credit away from anybody else. Saying that it's just you and only you takes credit from anybody else. and I don't want to do that. You can't say team, and you can't say there's no I in teamwork, but there's also no you. No, not mainly you. There were other people. There were people before you that were saying I should do that. Granted, you've been around for the longest time. You just haven't like talked. I think Ross or somebody else. No, not you. I'm telling you right now, it was somebody else. Somebody else said it was a good idea to do this for the special. You do talk all the time. You're like Donkey from Shrek, but and that's not an insult. It's like you're not getting the point. It's not mainly you. It was mainly like it was mainly 7 people. Everybody else like was hush hush about it. They wanted me to
heard too when they close their crowd on. Work 2, you turn 2, he's up there in my eyes. I told you.
But it was mainly, it wasn't mainly you, and it wasn't mainly anybody else. It was mainly 7 people. It wasn't just you. Saying it's just you gives credit solely to you. That'd be like if the team who made the Atari system were like going out to pursue their little product, right? And then the one guy just slipped in and was like, "Oh, by the way, I did all the work." No. You saying it's mainly you is not, it's not. There were other people that were saying it a lot more than you were. They didn't ever say it in live streams, but it was in the comments. You can't just say it's, you can't just take credit for something that you didn't do. You're not the main person. It's all of them. I bet you tell all the time. I bet you I tell you all the time. You do tell me all the time in a live stream. But when you watch just the live streams and not all the content, it's kind of hard to believe that you're the main person. You're not the main person. There are other people that watch all of it. And not... No, you're not. There's somebody... there. I can name like 3 people right now that watch all the content. And are on... And they can't watch the live streams. Because they're asleep by the time that the live stream starts. Half the time. You know, I did a live stream last night called Fortnite and Future Discussions of what's going to happen to this channel. And you showed up for like 1 second and there was one person stuck in the whole thing. The whole time. And I know for a fact it wasn't you because it was somebody else. And when he went away, you know where he was? He was in the game with me. So that means that he was around the whole time. And when he died finally, he got mad and he left. And then somebody else took his place. And I had fun with them. All I'm saying is it's not just you. Saying it's solely you as the main person isn't like... That's lying. I know you are. But this live stream is only going to be 30 minutes because I got to get in gear for the next one. Because that one's going to be longer than this. It's going to be like... It's going to be like 3 hours and 30 minutes long, the next live stream that I have to do. Because that's a promise to somebody else. And when I say that's a promise to somebody else, remember when I did, do you remember when I did the first Outlast thing? And I said, man, it's gonna suck having to do all of those. Because there's so many of them. That they're just, like, they're long games. They're long games for one. They're scary. I don't like scary games. Period. But I have to beat. After this, I don't have to beat it. It's going to be in different parts. And God knows how long it'll take me to actually beat it. But I promised somebody that I would beat the game. And this one I really don't like because it's 2 times harder than the original. It's 5 times as scary. And 5 times and 10 times as, like, just, like, really bad for my credibility. And when I say credibility, I mean, YouTube has a code of conduct, right? For every video you upload, they check the code of conduct to make sure you're following it. Well, this video, I'm not so sure that's gonna happen. I might get demonetized, but I don't really have monetization yet anyway, so... I mean, if they take that away, if they take it away, they take it away, but... I don't have it already in the first place, so... It's just what I would call bad credibility. It's not... They can't take something away that's already gone in the first place, you know? That's really, really stupid. You know, of course, that I like doing collabs because it's like it allows branching out, if you know what I mean. I did a collab with Creeper, and me and her had fun time. I mean, she mainly liked to play Playground, but the point of it, it wasn't for like for us to be mad at each other. It wasn't just for views or something like that. It was for fun. But, yes, Glendan over there, I would love to do a collab. If you set up a date of when we can do one, I'll do it. I mean, I don't really care, because my plans are not really going anywhere, as of this point. Oh my god. Are we dead? Is this what's gonna happen? What time is it for me? Currently it is 7:47 for me. But, it's 7:47 for me. I have to do, because I promised somebody I'd do something. I have to do a 3-hour... Yes, we are 2 hours apart. I have to do a 3-hour and 30-minute live stream of Outlast 2. And I have to try and beat it in sections, which is always fun. But if you set up a time of when you think we can get a collab going, I'll try and make it. If I can't make it, it's because on Friday we could do a collab at 7 o'clock. Is that okay for you? Yeah, that's fine. That's actually that's perfect timing, because I don't have to do live streams on Friday. Those live streams on Friday is my choice, but that's all right, man. Actually, wait. Can't really because I don't want people saying I'm assuming their gender, because people like to push me for that, because I say, oh, so 5 to 7, yeah, that'll work. It'll work for me. Alright, so yes, the 7 o'clock time will work, especially on a Friday. I'm glad I actually got Creeper's right, because Creeper was a girl. I could tell by her voice. Because you can usually tell by the voice. But since you're not talking, I can't really tell. And if I say, oh, he wants to play games with me, someone, not naming names, but somebody likes to go and push the button on that and say, oh, I've seen. But it's fine. We can do one more match of this, and then I gotta go start the other live stream, which is lovely. I don't like scary games as it is. Especially Outlast. Outlast was not fun for me. I usually just ran past all the monsters, but that is actually a really nice thing to do. I'm pretty sure Creeper had like 111 subscribers, but I already knew her. I already knew her before she was streaming and stuff like that. I already knew her way before that. She started streaming over the summer while I was gone, and when I came back, I found out. And I had a channel going, but it was just like phone games. It wasn't even like console, because I don't have a console at my summer house. So it's kind of silly to think that she had a better start. She had a better start than me, because she had the whole summer to get people's attention, and I only had like 2 or 3 months before before life started back up, and I couldn't exactly get it all done. But I said, you know what? I'll still try and get YouTube in. So here I am, still getting YouTube in. Let's see if we can find a match for this. This one's really, really short, and I don't like it when I do a short live stream. I like doing long ones. Because the short ones are like, they're more along the lines of like, I can upload them as episodes instead of clips. I mean, instead of live streams. Okay, there we go. Any suggestions of where I should land before I land? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, such a take a bite, so if he always let him go, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. So, either one, someone said Pleasant, other one said Loot, but Loot is farther than Pleasant, and I'm not gonna be able to make it because I'm already in the parachute stage. Tell you what, I'll land at Pleasant, we'll go looting around, and then I'll go start walking to loot. Yeah, let's do that, because then I can actually get a gun before I'm shot out of the sky. Also, thanks. Usually it's, I'm usually used to, like, somebody every once in a while just saying, oh, you're doing great, and then they, like, they'll watch for, like, 5 minutes after they've just commented, and then they'll leave. Which, they do subscribe, but I don't ever, like, they don't view. They subscribe, but they don't ever, like, view. There's 1 or 2 people that are subscribed to me, but they don't do anything. And I know I'm not in the thing to be picky with people, but why would you subscribe if you're not gonna watch the content? That was always a thought that was going in the back of my head. Because if you're gonna subscribe, why not as well just watch the content? If you don't like the content, unsubscribe. And maybe that's just like me as a person, or that's my ideal of it. Because most people will say, oh, no, I'll just take the subscribers. But for you to get monetization, you have to have views on your videos. You have to have at least, I'm pretty sure it's 15 minutes of watch time total on your channel. And to start getting monetization. I could be right and I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. I could be very, very wrong. Loot, yeah, loot's this way. Oh, that was a short thing. Well, I guess to satisfy the other person and said to go to loot, guess I'll go to loot for a second, because I can't really stay there because the circle's not there. Kinda gotta go to the circle. We can go into the whirlpool for like a second to see if there's any chests left over. But I'm not too certain on the fact that this is loot, and the water in loot makes you slow, even if you are in like the whirlpool area. Which, if this is a lake, why is anywhere that you stand in the water up to your, like, to your hip? And also, why is that the only spot you can run? Head that up with a pistol. Also, it's not. That's my motto for Fortnite, like, completely. It doesn't matter the color of the weapon. It just matters the person that's using it. Because you could be, like, if you've ever seen Ninja play Fortnite, you know that he doesn't care what the quality of the color of the weapon. There are some points in which he says, oh, there's a legendary scar, and then there's this. Well, I'm talking about, because I can kill people with this just fine, and they can have like some legendary thing in their inventory, and they don't even see me coming, and they don't even take my loot because it's so much like down, so I don't have to really worry. I feel like that. So I gotta worry about that too much. But we'll take that pump. That is a lot better pump than what I actually have. I'm sick, if you can't tell. This is not what my voice does sound like this. It's not hurt. It's not affecting my vocal speech. It's affecting more along the lines of. Wow, teammates of the year. Teammates of the year. I thought it was a teammate shooting at me. I actually legitimately thought that was a teammate shooting at me. Don't ask me why, don't ask me how I thought that. I just did. Just go with it. It's fine. I think... You know what? Hold on. Let me... Little... The daddly deductions here. Okay, so no questions from people. Giving you your episode 3. Let's go. Let's see. Alright, so, while we have, 2 minutes left of stream time for this little episode here, there we go. I want to tell this to people. It's, before I start the horror one, right? I'd really love it if you guys subscribe. If you're already subscribed, hit the bell icon. And if you've already hit the bell icon, make sure you leave this video a good like. I'm gonna go take a break to eat dinner. This was a fairly good broadcast. I mean, I died twice, and this was only 2 matches, so it's fine. I'm not really too good at Fortnite anyway. I mean, I'm an average player. I'm not a good solo player, but if I'm playing in a squad that I can actually communicate with them, I'm gonna make it through. I'm not a good solo player. If I have more confidence knowing that there's someone to come and get me if I'm down, that there's someone that I can help, that I like. Just teamwork makes the dream work, you know? That's my motto. I have 2 Fortnite mottos. Teamwork makes the dream work, and it doesn't matter the color of the weapon, it just matters who's using it. Those are my only 2 things that I remember. And if you would like a tip to surviving Fortnite, like if you don't know like how to get through these little challenges really quickly, play. And if you have any solo ones, get rid of them unless you're really good at solo. But get rid of the solo ones, and then immediately go for any ones that say squad, and just join somebody. But make sure they have a mic. If they don't have a mic, you can't really communicate with them, so that's bad communication. That doesn't help the dream work. There's no teamwork, so the dream cannot work. Therefore, you must go out and you gotta go to another game. I mean, you could try and survive in the game where there's nobody, there, but you're kind of just like by yourself with a larger group of people. Alright, that's it for this live stream. I already told you guys what you should do. Also, I would love to hear your theories on what you think is going to happen with the floating island. What do you think it's going to do to the Earth? What do you think all the what's the bunkers about? What do you think is going to happen? And if you guys put down your ideas of what you think is going to happen, I'll tell you what I think is going to happen. And I'm pretty sure I have a pretty good idea of what's going to happen. Lots of people say that this that it has to do with like it has to do with something of the bunker, and I do think that, but my idea is different from what their idea is. Alright, see you guys later. I'm gonna be taking a break. I won't start the Outlast 2 one until 8:30. It's currently 8, so in 30 minutes after this one uploads. Alright. Oh, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in, well, 30 minutes.